Hi, this is Piero, Technical Director of SecPoint, and I'm here with firmware 48 of the protector. In this firmware, we have been working on fine-tuning some anti-spam features, on making the management of mail servers easier, on the high availability function, and much more. Let's start with the anti-spam. The protector allows to activate a number of anti-spam parameters, each of which contributes with its own score to the global anti-spam score. Starting with firmware 48, it is possible to fine-tune the score of such parameters instead of just leaving the default score. These scores can be found in the anti-spam setup page. Here it is possible to alter the default score of rules that fire when some anti-spam options are enabled. Let's see which scores can be modified. The first two rules are bounce message and any bounce message that fire when the NDR protection option is active. The default score is 10, but for example we can change it to 2 and 1 if the score 10 is too high and so it increases too much the chance that a mail message is considered spam. The next rule is RDNS known, which is associated to the RDNS lookup option. Here as well the score is 10, but for example we can decrease it to 1. Then we have RP matches RCVD that fires when the envelope sender override option is set to overridden. Please take into account that this option is used to check that a mail message is not to be considered as spam. Therefore, the score that is associated to this rule when this option is active should be 0 or a value lower than 0. Then we have three rules associated to the SPF record options. One is SPF pass, associated to the valid SPF, and just like the previous rule, this should be 0 or a negative value. Then we have SPF fail and SPF hello fail that fire when a mail message is to be considered as spam. Therefore here the score should be positive. When a mail server is offline, we have the system status telling us that there is something wrong with the mail servers. But in a scenario with multiple SMTP servers, it may be difficult to find out which server is offline. Now, when the SMTP server indicator in the system status is not okay, we may go to Email, Setup, and click on Mail Servers, and the offline server is immediately visible. In this case, it is because this server is not existing. Now, if we go and fix the error, we will immediately see that the indicator will turn into an online indicator. Another improvement in the management of mail servers is the number of unique mail SMTP servers, which has been increased from 25 to 45. And moreover, when the maximum number of configurable mail servers has been reached, it is no longer possible to add more servers. The next feature is the recovery code for the two-factor authentication. In order to avoid any valid user to remain locked out of the door of the protector when the code generator is unavailable, it is now possible to use a recovery code. The code is displayed in the 2FA page and is only visible when the option is enabled. This code should be copied and saved in a safe place and only used in case of emergency. In case of emergency, you need to log in to the protector, enter the system console, and enter option 16, and here you should type the recovery code, and immediately after the 2FA will be disabled. So if we try to log out and log in again, the protector will not ask for the 2FA code. For a detailed description of the features of firmware 48, please read the release notes document that you can download from our website. Thank you for watching this video and see you with the next release from SecPoint. Bye bye!